So guys, I just went out. I don't even know how to start this. I just how do I get myself in the right state of mind? Yeah, today was kind of like a long day. I ain't gonna lie. I came home from work and my friend wanted to go out drink and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I did. I did. He just went home like actually about like 15 minutes ago, and I guess I just want to get some shit on my chest. You know, I just want to talk about caring too much. Because I feel like caring too much can be the death of you sometimes. You know what I mean? A lot of people suffer in life because they care too much. Personally, I think in this world, caring too much can be a bad thing for your mental health. When you care too much, you put in a lot of effort. You know what I mean? You put a lot of effort, you attach a lot of things to somebody or something, whether it's your job, your money, your career. And don't get me wrong, it's good to care. It's good to care. But there's also a point where you just care way too much, man. You do too much. You do way too much good. You know what I mean? Like, you can give kindness, but if you give too much, you start to lose yourself, man. You start to just lose, bro. And that's the worst thing about it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Because there's like so many good people in the world, bro. There's so many good people in the world that just give. They start to lose themselves, man. They start to lose themselves. It's just a sad thing to see. Eventually, there's like not enough to give, and you just what's the point? You know, what's the point of this shit, man? Just give. You should start losing. You know what I mean? You just care too much about like how you are, how you act, how you do, everything like that. You know what I mean? Care too much about how you think, everything, man. Just giving way too much effort. Like, the reason why I'm saying all this is because recently one of my friends committed suicide. Not a close friend, but somebody I knew from high school. You know what I mean? And when I was talking to him in high school at the time, a lot can change in 4 years. And he's probably a different person than who he was when he was in high school. But like when I was talking to this guy before in high school, and I was one of those people too that care too much about other people and done like everything to just fit in and just do the right thing. Like talking to this dude, like his energy was just the same way, you know what I mean? He just wanted to he was a down to earth dude and he just wanted to like just make everybody happy and smile and shit like that. This guy was always giggling and laughing and stuff like that. Same as me too, like I still do that shit today. But like it seemed like he just always wanted to bring like a smile to everyone's face, but nobody wanted to reciprocate that kind of energy towards him, you know. And then, after high school, I was just kind of doing my own thing. I was working at a metal shop and I kind of cut myself off the grid for about like maybe like 2 to 3 years before I made an Instagram account and reconnected with some old friends. You know what I mean? And I haven't talked to this guy in a while. Like I still haven't talked to him until his suicide. But like he followed me on Instagram. I was just seeing what he was doing and shit like that, on Instagram and stuff like that. And then, like a year passed by, maybe like 2 years passed by. I see this dude's Instagram profile change. He got a girl. You know what I mean? At first, I was like envious too because I ain't got a girl at the time. I still ain't got a girl now, but that's something I'm still trying to figure out. You feel me? But I ain't in a rush to like really get one right now. Feel me? See this guy get a girl. It's a pretty cute girl too. And I'm happy for him and shit like that. I'm happy for him. He's been posting his gains on like Discord too. Like I was in the Discord group and shit like that, posting his gains. I'm like, I'm happy for him. Like he's doing good in life and shit. Happy for the guy. Seems happy. He got like posted like I think like a photo of his car. I think he's been working on his car and shit like that. Like he got a wrap, and he got like a click off. I forgot what it was called, like a quick switch for his like steering wheel and everything. I was like, yo, that's fucking sick. Then fast forward a little bit, like a few months later, I hear the news that my friend committed suicide. Well, he committed suicide. And I couldn't believe it at first. I watched my friend's story. Like, I was kind of confused what was going on. He had, like, I didn't know that he committed suicide. I just assumed that he moved away. But, like, the more I thought about it, I wasn't sure if he actually did commit suicide. And today, on my way to work, my boy called me and he said, about committed suicide. And I couldn't believe it at first. I was just like, I was kind of like, I couldn't believe it at first. Like, I just said, like, I heard, I wasn't sure, like, I just watched the story. I wasn't sure if it was actually true or not. But, like, I couldn't believe it, like, I wasn't close to the guy or nothing like that. But it just kind of reminded me that, like, the world doesn't really serve people that care so much. You know what I mean? And it's just a sad thing to see because I'm in that process of my life right now where I used to care so much. I used to care so much about shit. The way I came across, the way everything, bro. The way, like, I did shit and shit like that. And, I just care way too much about that shit. I cared. When I met, like, a girl or anything like that, I want to give her, like, the best. You know what I mean? I care way too much. I realize that, like, people don't, like, the more effort you put in, like, it just doesn't fucking work out, bro. And not only that, you put in so much fucking effort and she fucking just leaves you. What was the fucking point of that whole fucking shit? You know what I mean? Caring so much about somebody. Like, he committed suicide because his girl left him. Let me clarify that. Like, it's just so fucked up, bro. Like, how much did this guy do for this girl for him to just, like, leave like that? For him to just have the rash, like, the idea to just kill himself, bro. You know? We all got potential. We all got shit. We all got struggles and shit like that. But I think, like, through my hardest times, through the most awkward fucking shit I've ever been through in my entire fucking life, I grew from that shit. I started to learn to not just give a shit about that fucking shit, bro. What people think about me type shit. What I do for other people type shit. Like, I don't know, bro. The world can be fucked up sometimes, man. Like, man. The world don't serve good people, bro. people that like care and shit like that. You gotta be, in order to attract women, you have to be this guy. People say be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, but that shit don't like matter, bro. Especially when you attracting girls. You know, with yourself is not like the kind of like sexually attractive type. With yourself is like not that, you know what I mean? You gotta mold yourself into somebody you don't want to be in order to get what you want. Sounds kind of fucked up, but unfortunately, that's what you gotta do. It's either you live by the life's rules or you don't. And unfortunately, my friend wasn't ready to do that. Took his own life instead. Just reminding me that you have to mold into life's ways, you know what I mean? If you want to get what you want, then you have to act a certain way. You have to mold into that. You can't just accept who you are right now. You have to be somebody. Caring too much, you know what I mean? That shit can be the death of you. That shit was what causes mental health problems. When you start caring too much about what other people think about you, fuck that shit. Cannot fuck with any of that, bro. I don't know. I guess that's all I gotta say, but I'm just so sorry, bro. Like, to my friend, it's just that Loki just went through that shit, man. It's just fucked up, bro. Like, I know he was a good, down to earth dude, too. So, like, the fact that that actually happened was like, fuck, dude. He just couldn't handle it no longer, bro. Life treated him like shit, bro. Just didn't meet the right people. It's fucked, man. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. A little bit drunk right now, but yeah. Alright. Take it easy, y'all. Make sure you take care of yourself, bro. Remember, you got somebody to talk to. You got somebody to talk to, man. There's somebody out there that fucking cares about you, bro. Just need to find who that is, and you gotta talk to them about your feelings, man. And don't listen to them when they say like none of that man up type of shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. You hear? You gotta talk to somebody, bro. Like if you're going through like mental health shit, call up your boy, call up your mom, call up your dad, call up your sister, your brother. If not, bro, like you got like hotlines out there. You gotta talk to somebody, bro, for real. Cause like suicide is never the answer to anything, my man. Respectfully. Alright, y'all. Remember to take care of yourself. Yeah, that's about it.